drove a car near the Capitol and was killed in an incident a few years ago that I covered. It was not related to politics at all. Obviously, because of the climate, because of January 6th, it's a completely different situation now, and there is this very high alert. Now, the other thing I would pick up on as well that we learned in this briefing was that this person was not on the radar of Capitol Police. So Capitol Police have a very specific mission. It is to protect members of Congress. They don't have really any other, even the building, as you saw during the insurrection, is secondary to the members. And so they track every threat that members get. So they're following people who perhaps are showing up at offices in their districts, who are sending threats, who are leaving threatening voicemails. It's really increased in the wake of January 6th at the end of the Trump presidency. People started getting many more threats than had been normal in the past. But what they said is that the suspect is not in that database, is not on their radar as someone who has persistently threatened a certain member of Congress or members of Congress. So I thought that was an interesting data point, and I'm sure Pete and others will have more reporting on this as this investigation unfolds. I think the big question for everyone simply is was this a politically motivated attack or was it not, Kristen?
Casey, really important point. Let's head to former FBI Assistant Director for Counterintelligence and NBC National Security contributor Frank Figliuzzi. Frank, pick up on that point that Casey raises. That's going to be the big question now. What are investigators going to be focused on?
This is a full identification and intelligence investigation at this point. Who is this person? Who are they affiliated with, if anyone? What is a criminal history? What is the intelligence history? Do they appear in any FBI or other law enforcement or intelligence database? How did they get here today? Do they own weapons? Is there a history of mental health? Search warrants will be drafted almost as we speak for any residence or place of business that he is associated with. So they will grab devices, computers, phones, etc. They'll exploit anything in his pockets, any devices on him, all in an attempt to see why he did this and who he is.
All right, Frank Figliuzzi, Casey Hunt, Pete Williams, thank you for helping us with this breaking news coverage. One U.S. Capitol Police officer has been killed, another injured after a car crashed into a barrier. We will have full details coming up on NBC Nightly News. I'm Kristen Welker in Washington. Good day, everyone.